Welcome back to River City Live. Bike MS has become a very well-known event, and so many people take to cycling just because they want to participate in this. Brooke Thomas is with us right now. She's a captain of a Bike MS team. Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
Brooke, why don't you share with everybody why you're so passionate about helping to fight MS and give us your story in the process of that.
Well, I started having my first issues at 14 years old, but I was diagnosed at 19 with multiple sclerosis. Some of the symptoms that I had were double vision, jumping eyes, slurred speech, and weakness on my right side. MS is such a strange disease, and it presents itself in so many ways in people. It's a disease of the central nervous system, so it affects your brain, your spinal cord, your optic nerve. So it manifests in people in all different ways. So at 19, I was fortunate to get an appointment at Mayo Clinic with one of their wonderful neurologists who set me on a path of therapy that has really just, I've done so well. I'm married, I have 3 children.
Yay.
So, you know, used to, I believe, when you got the diagnosis of MS, people thought, well, you're gonna be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
But truly now, people are thriving and living really successful lives.
So that's directly attributed to the research that is done, and that has to be funded.
It truly is, and the National MS Society is the #1 private funder of research that is done to find these therapies and these drugs for MS. And one of the events that I want to talk about is Bike MS, which it's the #1 fundraiser for research in MS.
And we're looking at some pictures. You have a Bike MS team. You're the captain.
I do. I was so fortunate. I have to tell the story how it all really came about. I walked into the YMCA one morning and I saw a man with a Bike MS hat on, and I was like, what is that? And so it piqued my curiosity. He introduced me to the president of the North Florida chapter, and I started training for my first Bike MS event. I bought a bicycle, and then one Saturday morning, I went up to the bike shop in Fleming Island, which is open road bicycles, and there was about 30 riders. I had no idea what I was doing, but one of my teammates, Anita, she took me under her wing, and she helped me on the ride. And
there's a lot to learn for road biking. It's not the same as just you get on your bike and you go, because you're on the road. How far do you go, actually, in Bike MS?
You know, the thing about biking is there's a lot to road biking, but anybody can do it. We have all types of people. We have, you know, a lady who, you know, she's in her 70s and she's a retired nurse. We have retired military. We have people from the Clay County Sheriff's Office. Anybody can do it. And I have to say that Tommy, who is the owner of Open Road there in Fleming Island, he's such a wonderful teacher, and he will take you and he will show you, you know, the safe way to ride on the roads.
Well, and that's my point, really. Anybody can do it, but it's not so crazy to think that you would walk in and not know what you were doing, because it does take some guidance. Now, how many miles? Is there just the one event? Because I know that there seem to be more and more events throughout the year that all tie in now to Bike MS.
There are multiple events that raise money for MS. Bike MS is the biggest fundraiser, and there's events. It's the largest cycling series in the world, and they happen all over America. And this one that we're training for is going to be October 14th and 15th. It's going to be a 2-day ride. I'll end up riding close to 200 miles. It's 100 miles to Daytona, and then we'll come back. Some of us will ride back. Some will just, like, you know, go home. But yeah, we're training for that. We ride during the week to train for it, and also cycling is such a great exercise. It's low impact. You're outdoors. You know, it's a solo sport, but you're also working with a team. So, you know, I want to talk about my team, MS Fit, because they're so great at encouraging each other as we train, as we prepare for this, as we raise money.
Well, I want everybody to be able to find you and your team on your team's page. And also there is an event coming up at Your Pie that is a fundraiser too. So what we'll do is link all of that information on rivercitylivetv.com. You are a phenomenal spokesperson for this whole fundraising opportunity. So thank you so much, Brooke.
Thank you, Eden.
Mark?
Thanks, Eden.